What do you think?
I think that looks pretty good.
Have you been listening to our conversation?
I just got back to my computer a few seconds ago, but I heard most of it.
Okay, yeah. So you agree with this change?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I removed the old body of Bridget that was baked into this when they were together, because it's just her standing. And then I'm moving her to match the default body of Bridget. Like this.
Yep. So all that will matter in posing is aligning Lily with Bridget, not having to.
Yeah.
You know,
but wherever Bridget's body goes, right? You just do the same difference in positioning because it's supposed to match Bridget's default body, right?
Yeah. So yeah, if I assign her body for this to essentially Bridget's position, I'll get the right set for Bridget automatically.
Okay. Now, what should I call this? Because Bridget is not part of this pose anymore, even though it is for Bridget.
Yeah, it's still a Bridget pose.
But is it a hug anymore? Because she's not really hugging a body. It's like
but it's still a hug position.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a lean.
Oh, lean position.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she only has one arm, therefore it should still be a hug.
Yeah.
Probably. I was just seeing some Josie's poses.
Yeah, I'll just leave it for now, I guess.
That looked.
I think Bridget
hugs like this.
Are you sick? Jab?
No.
Tired? Jab's probably just tired.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's late evening for me right now. It's just like I came back from the war maybe 30-40 minutes ago.
Okay.
Sounds like DC's sick though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting better though. Guten Abend, Playa. Okay. Alright, I'm done with this then. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, I don't need to...
Guten Morgen, fun player.
Yeah, guten Morgen.
Yeah, but
I can say it. It's still morning for me.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say.
So, DC, on naming that?
Yeah.
Let's go with hug _side _Bridget.
Wait.
Because it is specific to Bridget because she's got the shadowing for
hug _side _Bridget?
Yeah.
I mean, we've had longer names.
Why not have Bridget at the end here?
Because we do that when the body is baked in, when the other person's body is.
So you want me to just do default here?
Names do not belong in pose names.
Like this?
Okay, Stray doesn't like that. So
just side hug.
But she has these, pink lines on the left of the body.
I mean,
this is the only character. Sorry.
I think
if Bridget was mentioned anywhere, it would probably be body and not pose.
Okay, let's just back it up. Let's think about it. Leave it what it was. And
okay, guys, I'm leaving it as is, and then I'll change it later. Okay.
We'll rename it later if we need to.
Yep.
As far as I got, Bridget could be the only character Lily can hug with this pose, right?
Yeah,
for now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's only for Bridget's default body, yeah.
So if you're gonna use it for like another hugs, for example, to hug with bubbles or something, you need to change the office.
Okay, I'm gonna try to finish some of this today. Okay. That lamp that's hanging from the rope at the top there, the orange lamp, does not look like an old sailor's lamp.
It does not.
It looks like a vegetable.
Yeah.
If you want a photo picture of the real like sailor's lamp, I could send you one. I have the same on my balcony.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I've already told you, like, my grandpa is a sailor with like huge experience, and sometimes he brought some this sailor stuff back to his house, and I have one lamp. It was like an old gas lamp, and I turned it like to electrical.
Yeah. Okay.
To you. So if you want, I can make a picture and send it to you.
It's okay. It's okay. I know. I fix it.
Okay.
I got it. I know what to
I have
say.
something to inspire you with.
To inspire me. Oh yeah, from that you have on your porch. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all my lamps are train lamps. So.
Okay,
Train lamps. That means your grandpa worked on the railroads.
No. One of my grandmother's grandnephews worked on the railroad.
On the railroads.
Yep.
You guys had a good weekend?
No.
Okay.
I broke my arm.
What?
Chigo. What were you
Why?
doing?
I was biking back to work, and people don't clean the leaves off the road, so I went rolling.
Oh, bother.
Wait, it's
And this
actually
was-
broken?
Yeah, I'm in a splint as we speak.
Oh, Jigo, why?
And yesterday was my birthday, so that's
Oh,
a
happy
plus.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, you get, a whole hand discount, right?
Yeah, and I'm waiting for a call for a doctor to see when I can get an appointment to get a cast.
Oh, so you don't
Not
have a cat?
a
Oh,
year,
you just have to...
so probably a week.
No, they said they would call me on Monday.
So they're gonna call you today?
Probably.
At some point.
Has the swelling gone down?
I don't know, my arm's completely wrapped up.
Uh,
Yeah, the splint they gave me is like fiberglass wrapped in something,
Oh, so
put
it's pretty
water
solid.
on it to form it into shape, and then wrapped a lot of fucking bandages around it.
Okay, so it's pretty solid. Like it's pretty.
Yeah,
It's just not. It's not like a little piece of cloth.
no.
Okay.
Like the only way I can actually move my arm proper would be to break it off.
Okay.
It's like a downgraded cast. And it sucks when my arm itches because I can't scratch it.
Don't you get like one of those little sticks? You get like a.
No, like Ace bandages that you wrap on to get compression?
Uh huh.
They put that over the fiberglass stuff so it compresses on my arm.
Yeah, but get a little chopstick and stick it in there. You know.
No, because there's another form of bandage underneath it that will rip.
No. Well, jeez.
It's like 3 layers of stuff. Yeah, and it's my dominant arm.
Oh, it is.
Too.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'm off work for about a month, probably,
Oh God.
if not more.
At least it happened around the holidays. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's a plus, you could say.
Yeah, it's a plus and a negative. It's
Yeah.
like it's a plus because you're not gonna be doing much. It's the holidays, you know. There's a lot of resting time, so it kind of works out in a way. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're disabled during the holidays.
Let's see.
It's freedom units.
Yeah, like when they say 19, for me, it's like same unknown. For example, you can say like the next day we could have it like cheer, horse, and 28, and it still make as much sense as you say that just 19.
For Celsius, it's about -7.2.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, very good.
I mean, in Russia, that's like, springtime.
Oh, yeah. By the way, it's interesting. For example, when you have like, for example, +5, +8, I mean Celsius.
Yeah.
In autumn, the people in this temperature, like they're wearing jackets, some of them wearing hats or something.
Yeah.
And when you have the same temperature in the spring, you see people immediately start to undress.
Yeah.
They start to wear shirts like with the
because they're
with the white
used to the
collars,
winter,
like take off their scarves and so on.
Yeah.
I will say, if I have my choice, I wear shorts year round. I don't care if it's snowing or not.
Oh, you're one of those?
Yeah.
I knew kids like that in my school when I was growing up. It'd be like it'd be like frozen outside, like a snowstorm, and they come into school like wearing shorts. I'm like, dude, like, come on.
At least for me, from like mid-thigh down to ankle, cold doesn't really affect me that much.
Okay, but are you okay? Are you skinny or are you? For now, okay?
Yeah, Kinky, you say that it's pleasant there, but it's Texas, therefore it's shit.
It's 29 where you live right now? In freedom units?
Yeah, that's probably like -1 or so. Yeah, somewhere between -1 and -2, I would guess.
Is America ever gonna give up on the freedom units? Do you think?
Is there a reason to?
I think there's supposed to be lots of reasons, no? To drop it?
Temperature-wise, I don't see them ever doing it. Measurement, probably.
Yeah, the metric system is probably gonna. You think eventually it's gonna catch on?
I mean, for every science class, you have to use pure metric.
I know, that's what I mean. And the rest of the world, like, I think America's the only one using the different
No,
system.
there's a few other countries.
We use miles for distance.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we do.
Okay,
That's how it's
but
measured.
why? It's not answering my question.
It's 1,000 paces.
Okay. Yeah, but you guys use weird. You also use stones and weird ass shit like that. Okay. Like old like systems that are like from the Middle Age.
Yeah, but if you've asked people their height and weight, they're more likely to give you it in feet and inches and stones and pounds than kilos or.
Yeah. Yeah,
Unless
that's weird.
they're very young. Maybe very young people. I don't know.
I kind of use both. That's weird. I don't know. I use both for like everything, except I use both for almost everything. Distance I use both, and measurements I use both. Weight I use both. Height I use both. Temperature I use both. I use both for everything really. I don't know.
Speed.
What's that?
Yeah. You have kilometers per hour, or do you just do everything in miles an hour?
Both. Sometimes I'll talk to Mama Cookie. I'll be like, "Oh, it's a few miles down the road, right?" And she's like, she says it back in like kilometers, and I repeat that in kilometers, and then I don't know. It's like we just back and forth, you know. Like she hates it when I use miles though.
Why?
Because she likes the metric system better.
Fine. Here's what you do, DC. Instead of saying miles, just convert it to feet and tell her that.
All right. No, I'll use yards.
Kilofeet octal. That's the way to go. Thousands of feet in base 8.
What's the equivalent of stones for distance?
Chains.
Sorry,
chains,
what?
poles. There's furlongs in between miles and chains, and then there's chains.
I was going to say furlongs.
Good. We've used both in engineering. Does engineering use anything other than the metric system ever? Like, why would they do that? Like, I don't see a reason to switch, but maybe there is. Clingery. Input feet inches and it auto translate. Yeah, it's correcting you automatically. It's like no, you meant this. I mean, only registered members' chats are visible to devs. Yeah, I can't read what you just wrote at all. There's a lot of suppliers that comes from America. Because if I can,
I mean, engineering would have to use what America uses if they're using tools and bolts and other stuff that are in metric.
Well, things used to be in thousandths of an inch. And even in metric, there's do people use grads or degrees or radians? There's always alternative things for different applications.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Stray's not in here correcting us on all this. This would have been the perfect conversation for lots of corrections.
I'm pretty sure he's busy with certain things.
Listen, I do all my measurements in bananas, okay? In terms of weight and distance, okay? It is the best way to do it.
Journalists do their measurements in London buses quite often. London buses, Wales, or the other one that comes up all the time.
Would be normal
Olympic swimming
American school
pools.
buses.
The Olympic swimming pool is the standard measurement of volume, apparently. Even if it's like 6 million, you think, well, how does that help? Can you visualize the size of 6 million Olympic swimming pools? Not really.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand.
Oh, for
Well,
certain.
You mean like
sorry.
like volumes of water? You use Olympic swimming pools?
It seems to be a feature in the press if you read something in the newspapers or the magazines, and they're telling you the size of the Caspian Sea or something. They'll give it to you in Olympic swimming pools as if that helps.
Yeah.
It would at least tell you how many Olympic swimming pools you could fill if you drained the Caspian.
Yeah, but then most people don't know what the volume of an Olympic swimming pool is.
Oshigo ejaculated 3 Olympic swimming pools in his lifetime so far.
Hey, don't underestimate me.
Alright, maybe 4 or 5.
Pretty sure DC's up to 10.
Maybe half of 1. You're overestimating me. Football size annoys me. Yeah. But I think like when it's a really high number, like if you're comparing it to something that's large already, it's easier to visualize,
Nah.
right?
That's what different units are for.
Because if you
Yeah, give me real units, not swimming pools.
if you say it's like something that's like 342 feet long, you're like, what the fuck? Right? You have a hard time visualizing how big that is, right?
Nah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's like in your mind, you're like, I don't know how fucking big that is, right?
The long semi-axis of the football or the short one?
That's a good question.
I mean, let's see. How much room do you think it would take up if you had 1 mole of pennies, DC?
What's that? How many?
Yeah, how much volume-wise do you think 1 mole of pennies would be?
One mile?
Mole.
One
Mole.
mole?
Yeah.
What do you mean one
You had a
mole?
whole rule of pennies.
Yeah. MOL.
DC is not a chemistry.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. You think I'm smarter than I am. Thanks, Stark. Yeah, I'm glad to be back, and I feel better, man. Thanks. Did he use a measurement that makes his pee sound the biggest? Hee hee hee.
Micrometers?
My penis is 200 millimeters. Not even. Try that again, but in bananas. My penis is a third of a banana. It's 1/10 of a banana. It's very large. People underestimate how truly small or large things can be too. Yeah, guess so. I have a micro banana. Yeah. Wait, how tall are you, Ushigo?
I'm 5'9" to 5'10".
Oh, okay, okay, you're not that tall. I thought you were taller than that.
I'm about average.
Mama Cookie's smaller than that.
How tall is DC?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Almost 6'4". Pretty tall.
Okay, now give me your actual height.
In bananas? You wanna know my actual height?
Oh, I'm implying you're lying about what you said.
No, no, no. I'm like it's like 6'3.5". I'm almost 4. Hmm. And I have super tiny feet, so it tells you a lot about me, right?
I wear a size, what is it, 13?
Your shoes are size 13?
Yeah.
Aren't they big for your height?
Hmm.
That
All I
sounds
know is I
like
have large feet.
that sounds like shoes that a 6 foot more person would have. That's like large feet for your height, I think. No?
6.
No, I wear a size 13.
Yeah, but mine right, how tall are you?
5'10".
Well, you guys got big old feet.
Yeah. Also, I have stubby little legs.
It's all torso? Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you mean?
So I went to dinner with some friends of mine who had a friend that they called Tiny because Tiny was 6'8". We got to the dinner, everyone sat down, everyone else dropped, and I was looking Tiny eye to eye at the dinner table because we had the same torso length.
Because I wear size 12, 13, but I'm 6'3.5", almost 4. Like
Right, but
what?
what's the seat in your pants?
But my feet look proportionate to me. You know what I mean? Like when I'm standing, or I have a picture of me standing, like my feet don't look small on me. Like they look proportionate to my height. So I'm thinking like if you're like 5'9" and you have the same feet as me, you got big old feet, man.
Uh, Fun player.
Okay,
What country of measurement are you using for shoe size?
Probably European, dirty Europeans.
to be fair, DC, I can wear a size 12 if I can find shoes in 6E width.
I see.
Well, this is the sort of information that we have in our diaries.
Always.
I weighed 600 bananas. Nice, Kinky. Very accurate, though. Okay.
And each banana weighs 1 pound.
Razor, not yet, but we'll put it on Steam eventually, I think. When it's, like, ready, you know? It's not ready yet for that. But eventually. Let's finish the tech update first. And we'll talk about other stuff.
Okay, let's see. Fun player said he wears a size 41. So that's anywhere between a 10 and 11.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. But yeah, but how tall is Playa? He's not that tall, I think. Or is he?
He's like 4'8", maybe.
Stark, I think it's in the settings. I forget where. 180 centimeters. Yeah, that's not that tall, but it's not bad. It's like he's like 5'10" or 11 or something. I don't know exactly in inches, but I think it's around there.
Five. Yeah, somewhere around there. 5'11" ish.
Yeah. And
The good thing about having short legs, mind, right, is that you get more room when you're on the plane.
Yeah, true.
Or in the bus.
Yeah, it's great. Am I gonna make the crotch of these underwear a little dirty? I am, right? A little
It's
yellow.
splish we're talking about.
A little yellow. A little aged. Oh god, it's nasty. I bet that's what Oshigo's dirty undies look like.
Nope. I actually wash my clothes properly.
You do? Do you have a laundry in your unit?
You just have a
what?
dryer and no washer.
No, my house has a washer and dryer.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to go outside to do that. Yeah, that's good. Me and Mama Cookie used to live in an apartment that you had to like go out to get your laundry done. It was awful. I hated it.
Yeah, my sister's old apartment complex, they had a dedicated small building that had like 10 to 15 washer and dryers.
I think that's almost disappearing here now, unless you're in a university town or somewhere where there's a lot of very.
Oh, you're saying that most people have their own units?
Well, there used to be a lot of automatic laundrettes.
Yeah.
Just in small neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You very rarely see one now anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to say they just install extremely small washer and dryers now for apartments.
And there's some now that you don't need an exhaust, like they are self-filtered or whatever. So you don't have to connect them to anything anymore. So you don't have to worry about that, which is good. Therefore, they're easier to install. Sploosh, Toxic is asking you a nice question. Okay, this bottle is done. These are done. These are not done. Okay, let's do this then. This background has a lot of little pieces, so it's going to take a little while to finish.
Sounds like you're going to be busy. Toxic. I don't even know if I'm going to have a tree this year.
A tree?
Yeah,
Christmas tree?
I'm the one that always sets it up.
Oh. We got a tree already. We went on yesterday. We went. So we got a nice tree. Ooh. Yeah, we got a Christmas tree. We went to go cut one at a Christmas tree farm.
So, a place to go.
What's that?
A good place to go for a Christmas tree.
Yeah. I mean, you could just buy them. Like, there's places where you could just buy them straight up. But the kids like to go to a farm and do the whole experience of, like, picking the tree they like, cutting it down, bringing it over, taking it home, decorating it, and all that. So, yeah. No, not with an axe, with a saw. I didn't swing an axe, no.
No, you should have used an axe.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't give you a chainsaw then.
Yeah, chainsaw. No, just a good old.
Yeah, kids.
Just a saw. Yeah, it's a little dangerous, Just a nice saw. Good enough. And
saw.
And that was it. Just brought it home. Beautiful. And we decorated it yesterday, so now it's all decorated. So that's done. It's very good. We're ready for Christmas. We decorated the house a little bit. The kids are happy, excited. It's perfect.
Okay, I'm back. What have I missed?
Jab, do you have a Christmas tree?
Not yet, but I'm about to put it on and decorate.
Oh
But
yeah.
like for doing that, I just need to make a cleanup in my flat, and I'm not really into it right now.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. Wait, in Russia, do you guys celebrate Christmas like in America? Like this
We don't
typical.
celebrate Christmas right now. We celebrate just a New Year.
Oh, so
Like
why
the
do you?
Christmas in here is more religious stuff. We go to church for the mass or something.
Oh, I see.
But all that, New Year, Father Frost, presents to like kids' parties and so on.
Yeah.
Now it's tied with the New Year, especially. Like
Oh,
maybe
so
like
oh, I
100
see, I
years
see, I
ago
see.
we had the same, but then after socialist revolution, like these holidays were like separated from each other.
I see, I see, I see, I see. Okay, okay.
An Orthodox Christmas is after New Year anyway, isn't it? So you get New Year first. I guess you
Are
get
most
more
people
excited about the
Orthodox
first one.
in Russia?
Yep. And we celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January. Like we have different calendar in religion, so we have like about 2 weeks difference.
Is there any Catholics in Russia at all, or?
Yeah. For example, in here you can find Catholics, then Baptist Church,
Oh,
Armenian
really?
Christianity Church. Yeah, because like their house called like the People Societies in here, they make their own communes and they have their own churches even since all times.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah.
So yeah, and by the way, I've a couple of times I have been in. It was Finnish, Swedish, and something else. Like the Swedish, the Finnish communion here, they have like their own church. They have everything in Russian language. It's like the people just with the roots from Scandinavia and maybe from Baltic states or something, and they have like their own masses, and you can just go inside, sit on the bank, and listen all these horrors they're singing. Like it's really good.
Hey, Drill. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We have like the mosque, one of the biggest mosques in Russia, like is building here.
The biggest what?
Mosque, like the Muslim
Oh,
one.
Muslim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is the Russian government very friendly towards multiple religions?
Well, yeah, like it's like when you don't put your religion like in front of others, like it's okay. For example, a lot of republics and regions in here, like they have their own native languages, and
Yeah.
sometimes in school on their native languages they have their own religion,
Yeah.
traditions, or something.
Yeah, yeah,
If you just don't turn it to some kind of extremism, why not?
yeah, yeah.
It's by the way, it's very good. For example, when you go to these regions and like you have friends in there, and they can easily celebrate the Christmas, celebrating you, then invite you to the Muslim, and like everything like it's they're having fun and so on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay. Some people like on the Caucasus, they are like extremely Muslim, and for example, they are like, oh no, we prefer like to be to keep our religion like very strong and so on. Like for example, it's really hard, for example, to find a pork sausage in the shops where they live because like no one is buying it and so on. But for example, when you go to the Republic of Tatarstan, like the Tatars, tribe people live in, and like we are eating like horse meat, and like the tradition because like they came from how's called the people who like travel on horse, like the tribe, like their tradition came from this from Mongolian tribes or something. They have the horse meat in their cuisine. Like, oh, you brought up some like pork pilmeni. Like, okay, put them on the table. Like, we're finished with them.
Do you what is that weird religion that Tom Cruise is in? What is it called again?
Scientology.
Yeah, is there Scientology in Russia?
I suppose yes, because when I was a young student on the first course, I worked at the postman. And I need to drag a lot of bills to the people and so on, and there were a lot of advertisement flyers, and I saw like the Scientology, like this we've opened.
Really? In
school and
Russia?
so on. Yeah, I've tried, to
That's funny.
throw it out to the garbage.
Through the garbage.
No, but yeah, we still like have a lot of.
We haven't really heard about Scientology in a while. They haven't been in the news for a while. They used to be criticized a lot, but they've been silent for a long
Yeah,
time.
I know this stuff.
I think they got silent after all the documentaries about them being a cult.
Yeah. Like they got some bad press a lot for the last like 15, 20 years now. So I don't know. I haven't.
Well,
Like,
I can tell you that after when the process of Soviet Union falling down started, all the ideology just got fucked up, and a lot of these religious organizations, sects, like they just come in here and
well, try to recruit.
it's not just trying to help something. Probably just wouldn't be surprised if like there would be some undercover CIA documents they're gonna help it with this. But especially the people, like when you had these socialistic socialistic ideology and then you feel like everything's just gonna fucked up in a moment, and a lot of people started trying to find another way, like how they're gonna be. Like a lot of people came back to the classical Orthodox Christianity, like go back to the churches, they baptized again and so on. A lot of people try to find like these find their way in these new age organizations, like their the Scientology, or like they try to fake this pre-Slavic paganism and try to put it as like, oh, this is like the true religion of our ancestors, we must keep it, we must hold it, we must protect it, or something that kind of city. Find the traces of some Asian, like Korean, Japan, religious organizations in here, some European American, like Scientology. So.
Hey, ads. Hello, munchies, They literally just got Danny Masterson off despite him. So I don't know who that is, but you talking about Scientology? Hey, Mr. Man, I'm good. You? We see you, Mr. Man. Don't worry. Okay, I'm supposed to put like a bunch of like drinks here. This looks a lot like Jab's bedroom, I think. I'd like to imagine Jab's bedroom looks like that.
Yeah,
pretty close.
Pretty close. Just the only difference is just I have socks with how's called with patches. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. The old fixed many times, but everything is just completely same.
It needs a babushka in here, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You need a grandma's hand over here.
I didn't say it right? Babushka.
Babushka. Yeah. Babushka.
Babushka. A royal treasure map? Yeah, maybe. Can we take that Sable and fight against Raz? Oh, this.
Yes, Treya. I think like he loves to imagine better. Here's the thing: when he asked my face for making my character, I accidentally sent him a dick pic when I was naked laying on my bed. So.
And I got really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, DC sent me his dick pic back.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
He's like, okay, let's be fair.
It was hard to see though. You have to zoom a lot in the picture to see.
and so on. But when I just became, grown up, I was like, okay, I don't need it, thanks. I just need, some money,
So
some
you
pocket
just
money to have like the party with my friends and so.
yeah. Okay. So you just hang out with your family, eat
Yeah,
some
just
food.
trying to hang out, but maybe they're living in other cities, so maybe this year I will, visit them on holidays.
Oh, I see.
Maybe not, like how will my work allow me to, have a week off or something. Well, I just hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I just go outside for, big parties, like where the crowd of people, is walking. For example, in here, in the cities, they try to put like the huge Christmas trees on, like in an open places, like to decorate it. So, like for example, if you don't have your own one, you can just go ahead and like go outside to see it. I don't know how much money they're gonna spend on this holy decoration this year, but I suppose they will at least. Like they even start to do it in the late November. You see, like there's like another Lighthouse, appeared on the streets, like some other decorations. Red light area, not officially.
What does he mean by red light? I don't understand. Like
It's the places where you can find
like prostitutes.
Yep.
Oh,
It's like what Germany or the Dutch people has. Official street
Yeah,
something
yeah,
just
yeah,
on there.
I'm
We do
sure
have,
I'm
but
sure
they're
they
like
do.
illegal.
I'm sure they do. Every country has them.
Yeah.
Like what country does not have that? Maybe like Singapore doesn't have one or something.
I'm trying to find a picture because, like, my parents, they already decorated their Christmas tree. I'm trying to find.
Oh, you have a picture of it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a list. Like I'm scrolling all their, the chat with my mom.
I kind of want to see what a Russian Christmas tree looks like.
I just want 100% sure they've like sent it to me, but I forgot where is it. Like in what messenger it was. Just 5 seconds.
I want to see what a Russian Christmas tree looks like.
Not just regular Christmas tree.
Yeah, but I'm sure the decorations are a bit different.
How this, type of the tree is called? It's not the pine, but
I'm sure it looks a bit different.
You put Fabergé eggs on it, I guess. You jab?
Oh, fir. Oh, fir. How does it? How should it be spelled? F-I-R.
Oh, a fir?
Yeah.
Oh, the type of tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't call it like Christmas tree. We call it just fear or New Year fear.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like, have you bought your fear? Have you already decorated your fear?
Yeah.
Everyone understands what it.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Da.
I don't fucking see this picture anymore.
Da. Hello, Kanza. How are you?
Yeah, come on, yeah. Beat the shit out of me because of my bad pronunciation.
So, do you tell kids about Santa at all?
We don't have Santa. We have Grandfather Frost, but they're actually pretty same.
Oh, okay. So you guys don't.
For example, he's not riding deers. He's riding like the triple force in sledges.
I thought you were gonna say a Russian bear.
Yeah. He has his not the niece, called granddaughter.
Oh, I see. Is she hot?
Snowy girl.
Is she hot? Because here we have Miss Kloss. And I like Miss Kloss a lot. She's my type of girl, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Miss Kloss is my type, you know?
Yeah, and the difference, like our Grandfather Frost, he's wearing like the long coat, not this, Santa's short band jacket.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Hey, Sploosh.
Oh, is Sploosh finally in here?
Yeah.
How long is Sploosh? Sorry, Sploosh.
Okay.
I wonder how long Sploosh is going to be avoiding the mapping for. What do you guys think?
We're done.
I was sitting here wondering how long you're going to keep asking me about it.
Well, now that I've noticed you haven't been doing any, I'm like, okay, let's see how long it's going to take before it starts.
You guys are almost done, aren't you? You don't even need my help.
Oh my god.
We actually, DC, we're waiting for you for adding some, missing stuff.
Yeah.
So like, it's only you who should blame for like. You should take out all the responsibility.
Ooh, how the tables have turned.
So blame yourself.
I blame Sploosh.
Yeah, me too. Roz as Miss Santa? Yeah, I'm down. I think you mean Miss Claus. I think the new lunch lady would be the best candidate though for a Miss Claus. She would have been the best.
Because she's the sweet old lady, right?
Yeah. She's the sweetest. Sweetest. Did you have a good weekend, Sploosh?
All right.
Jeez, man.
Did a lot of shopping.
Have you
Was
been
it at least
plumping up?
better than mine?
I couldn't hear you. What?
He asked.
Shigo broke his arm at the weekend,
Yeah,
so
Shigo
it's
broke
on a
his
scale
arm.
of broken arm.
Yeah.
Whoa, who broke your arm?
Me.
Oh, no shit.
So
He had a
Yeah,
drunk
that's why I
fight in
was
the
saying
bar.
at least yours is better than mine, right?
Yeah, no broken bones.
There's a drunk knuckle fight in the bar. He beat the ass of the 3 drunk guys.
Yeah.
And the
Shigo
only,
got
like,
into
the
a
only
huge
damage
fight.
he had is just 1 arm.
I mean, surprisingly enough, with how much I drink, I have never been to a bar.
Never been in a bar?
No.
Not even to check it out?
No.
Oh, finally I found it. I will post it in the Picado's chat.
Oh, your Christmas tree?
Yep. The parents one.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
My Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Where did he put it?
The chat.
The link in the Picado's chat.
Oh, the chat.
Okay, Stray, they would serve me, but my bill would probably be a few hundred.
Yeah, it looks Russian. Like, in general, it's like a tree that we have here, you know what I mean? But the shape of the balls, right? The way the decorations are put together and what they look like is very, like, Russian, I think. And the wallpaper on the wall, also
It's
very
just
Russian.
the wallpaper. Yeah, no.
Wallpaper.
I
Yeah.
like the onion dome on the top. We used to have one a bit like that.
Really? It looks like
apparently that's not.
what's that castle
Apparently it's not
in
Russian.
Moscow? What's it called?
Kremlin, you mean?
Is it the Kremlin? The one that has all the spiky hats, the spiky little
Yes.
tops?
That's some Basils, isn't it?
No. You just some kind of the glass pipes. You can put the star over there. You can.
Anyway, it looks like Russian buildings, you know.
Yeah, that wallpaper reeks of communism.
No, if you want like a communism, you need to put like the hammers on the top of the Christmas tree, and like to put the red light inside.
Yeah. Well, there's already a big red drape.
Yeah, there's a giant portrait of Lenin behind the red drapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psst, do you want some communism?
The St. Peter's Basilica. Yeah, that one, Kinky. Yeah. Do people still have pictures of Lenin or Stalin in their homes, Jab?
Maybe some,
Like
Orthodox communists.
Like
do.
older people, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, but I don't know. Actually, the thing you could find in there, like especially with the old people, like for about 70, 80, like they keep Christian icons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For example, in especially if the people like the origin, like they coming from the village, like there's some kind of how it's called, like the deep state nation, people like with all the folk beliefs and so on. For example, in Russian national tradition, there was a thing that was called the red corner. For example, when you step inside the house, especially the village house, the wooden one,
Yeah.
there is like the corner where you put the icons. It usually is decorated with something. For example, with some kind of it's not how's called, some blanket, but it's like the white towel or something.
Okay.
And usually this is the corner where sun goes just after the sunrise and so on.
Yeah.
And the second thing, like the doors in this type of the house usually is not very tall, so you need to just bend a little bit when you step inside. It's just made for like to keep the warm inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so it happens like when you just make a step in the house, immediately you just bend for the icon.
Oh, I
It's
see.
just that, like it's like also the first corner you see when you step inside.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like it's kind of the mix of the stuff.
Yeah, in America we don't really have pictures of leaders in our homes. Like, I don't know. And I'm not saying that Americans don't have like politics, and like politics is heavy in people's lives, I think here, but not
like
it's not the politician, it's more the party, like the orientation. You know?
Could have pictures of George Washington crossing the Potomac.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, there might be people with
Disappointing.
pictures of Donald Trump in their homes, like no joke.
yeah.
Like there might be, but in
This is
general, I don't
How it
think
would probably look like.
I mean,
people don't.
I
do
think for most Americans, they don't have pictures of
that.
politicians.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But on certain daily items like water bottles or other stuff, they'll have
their
a
car.
politician's name
on their car.
just as a sticker.
Yeah.
Or
People
even
put
Jimmy
shit on their
Carter.
cars. This is weird.
Yeah, like when I worked at a library, this was like mid-Trump being president. Someone still had a Hillary Clinton sticker on their water bottle.
Oh god. Yeah.
It's like Hillary Clinton for president. It's like, yeah, that's already been decided. You should change that.
Yeah.
I also know people have flags like
I was just going to ask,
the MAGA
Yeah.
flags.
Mm-hmm.
is there a minimum size of garden or house that you have to have before it's weird to put a flagpole up in your garden?
The flag.
I can see if you live in the middle of the country, and
Mhm.
it kind of looks fine. But if you're in a little street with tiny front gardens and everybody's got a flagpole with a flag outside,
Majority of people who have extremely small yards or don't have any at all because they live in an apartment complex will just have like a small flag on their deck just hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But usually when it comes to that, it's just a normal US flag.
Yeah.
I was in Denmark one time and I was quite surprised how many gardens would have a flagpole compared to other.
With their country's flag on it?
Yeah, the
That's
red
so weird.
red with the white cross.
I've never done that.
Anna blog.
I don't think I've ever put a country's flag anywhere on anything that I own ever.
For example, when you go to the football match, hockey match, why wouldn't you bring the flag with you? Like, it's good to have one for these kind of situations, right?
I was having a conversation about that with Mama Cookie, and like I think we disagree on that, but like I have zero desire to have some kind of like praise towards a country's nation or whatever government. Like it's just a weird idea to me, you know? Like who are you praising? Like what does that even mean?
It's just because you're a traitor. You don't love your country. You hate your country. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
No other explanation.
Yeah. It's like, well, you don't like to praise
Yeah.
people who you give taxes to?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, I don't.
You're just a Russian spy. Or Korean spy.
Anarchist.
Or whatever spy.
When I think of my country, I think of all the money I give it and nothing that I get in return. That's all I think about. I don't have any kind of worship or any pride or anything like that. I just think of all the taxes I pay and I get shit all from that. in return.
Yeah, taxes I pay, and then corrupt politicians and
Exactly.
other bullshit.
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's like, why am I supposed to worship this flag?
Why can't we vote someone good then?
What does it even mean, even? A flag? A flag about what? Us? Us is who? My neighbor who's a douchebag? Like, who am I worshiping here? This is weird. Everybody got convinced that it's a great... I don't get it. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I see people like driving their cars with a flag of their country on it. Even worse, people that immigrate here and have flags of their countries they left to come here to just brag, like, I don't know what. That's even worse. It's like you're praising the country that you left. Why?
So great.
I don't think I've seen anyone fly a Mexican or other flag here.
You never see cars with like Italian flags, Portuguese flags.
No,
I see those
majority of
all
the
the time.
immigrants in my area are either Russian, Ukrainian, or Mexican, and none of the three fly flags.
Well, I bet Russian or Ukrainian, they're just trying to, say their support to one of the sides in, all the, informational space and so on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also say for the Russians, they will just one person will move into a cul-de-sac, and then other Russians will just buy out all the houses around them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they can have their own personal Russian cul-de-sac.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's weird.
We had quite a lot of Ukrainian flags up for a while, and then the Queen died, and most of them got replaced with Union flags at half-mast. And some of them have come back, but some of them have come back to Union flags.
Everybody was mourning the old billionaire lady. Oh, yeah.
It's got no. It's got no capacity in foreign affairs. All the foreign affairs are all handled by Westminster. It's got devolved.
But internal affairs are local.
Yeah, health service and education.
No, let's say like on a fishing boat, Jab, but it pays really well.
Why not? But I think just for some period, like not for instant. For example, 3 years. Okay, fine. 5 years.
Okay, like you sign a contract of 3 years and okay, done.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
the job is really hard.
Yeah,
Especially
hard,
when you sail like in the northern ocean.
Yeah. Fishing jobs are
and
difficult.
for certain fishing ones, aren't they out for like a month or 2 months at a time, and then they come back and have 2 weeks off?
I don't know if it's months, but it's a long time.
Yeah, it's about for 2 months or 3 months, like
Yeah.
that have like the long vacation, then you have to come back. So.
I think an easier job would be like on those big container shipping ship. You know what I mean? Like the.
It depends. That like. It depends about what distance you need. If, for example, if you need to sail these containers from China to Portuguese, it will make you like 5 times more time if you'll be just sailing and fishing in the nearby waters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have like the friend of our family. You've seen like their city I came from. It's like there's a huge port in there, and like a lot of people is connected with fishing, sailing, and so on. So like my grandpa is one of these people, and like the friend of the family, he's like I was called like the boatsman, like the supreme sailor or something. And like he has been like in a lot of weird places like islands in the Caribbeans. He had been in Brazil, had been in where in the Indian Ocean and so on, but he's absent in his house for about half of the year.
Yeah.
So he can just sail away, then come back with sunburn on his face, holding a lot of alcohol he brought from there. Then he has a drunken party for about a week. Then he have like month he goes fishing in here, go go outside to the wild nature for hunting, for fishing, and then he comes back to the sea for another like 3, 4, 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you have to like that life, to do it. But...
Yeah. So and if I remember well, the guy is not married. He has a grown-up daughter, but he's not married.
Saturn Princess, well. I think Saturn Princess wants to be a supreme sailor. Okay. I have to go, but it's getting close here. I'm almost done. I gotta do the shadow and the lighting, and it's gonna look good, I think. Almost there. Oh, and
What's gonna be next? You're gonna work.
I have to do a picture of the sailor. I might do a close-up shot that you can click and look at the picture. I could do that tomorrow, maybe. It'd be fun.
Okay. By the way, as far as I'm here, can I ask you to take something inside?
What?
One or maybe two. What's it called? How this type of pictures are called? I forgot with their black frame around. For example, the intro starts with them. How are they called?
What?
Like stop motion frames, not the locations, not. Yeah,
like a map.
No. Polarized one.
No. I'm not talking the picture. I'm talking about in-game resources.
The cutscenes.
Yeah. Oh, a cutscene.
Yeah, 5 seconds. I need to open up their repo to.
Yeah, like a cutscene. Yeah.
Yeah, like the cutscene, like how it's called.
Okay, but what cutscene of what? Mono. Yeah.
Mono. Yeah, they call monos.
Yeah.
It's the. I would love to, like as a player, to have like 1 or maybe 2 bonus in the game when the event when the king got himself arrested happens. Because like when I was playing the first time, I always forgot to ask you to do that. Yeah, when I was playing like this update the first time, this part of the story, and like I had very long and huge scene when you find documents in the Kim's apartment, then you have the like lockdown list with him, sex scene with his wife, and so on. And then the next frame, he just the player is standing just in front of the police station, and like okay, he just got arrested and so on, and like a lot of huge the huge bunch of like events kind of happens behind the frame, behind the screen, and you have like even no information like what exactly it was. And firstly, my thought was like maybe there's kind of the bug, and the scene was just skipped accidentally, like disappeared. So, and for example, if I'm gonna ask you to add some dialogues on events and quests when you go to the police station, tell about Kim, then you have the dialogue with the husband, so it will be overmuch because you've just had like a huge scene before. Like no need to overflood it with something else, but just one minor mono picture you see like the police is driving around Kim's flat or something would be very good, because it's really felt like you have like the hole in the plot. So if you'll add it in the list of to do, I will be like very glad.
Okay, but what has anything to do with what we're doing right now?
Yeah, I don't say please drop everything beside and just start to do it immediately. I'm just
you're talking about just that on its own, nothing to do with this. Oh god, Jab, you got me all confused. Yes, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe we could fix some stuff, but Anyway, I want to finish this background first.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, don't say. Just give it to me immediately. No. Why certain princess messages became deleted? DC. It's the totalitarianism. You can,
Because she's trying to mock you.
Mock me? It's impossible.
Yeah. She's making.
No one can.
She's making fun of you. She's being a pashol nahui. She's being a suka blat. Alright, I gotta go, guys. But Saturn Princess, are you gonna come visit us more often? Where have you been? She's just hiding in Israel doing I don't know what. Probably working for what's their secret service in Israel? What are they called? I forget. Mossad. Yeah, she's probably working for the Mossad. Mossad. Okay. I can't even write by here. There's no space. God. I think we need to censor Saturn Princess and not let her speak ever again until she comes back around and says hi and be nice. You know, we have to. She has to change her attitude, be nicer to people, and then we'll stop deleting her messages. You know.
Or I would add like sending nude pictures instead. It will be enough.
In shithole called Middle East. That's where you live right now, Saturn Princess. So I don't know why you would make fun of the place where you live. So you know, just saying.
I mean, Americans always shit on Americans, so what's wrong with that?
Well, true. Do you call America a shithole though?
Parts of it are a shithole for sure.
There's definitely some rotten parts of.
I mean, you could say all of Texas,
See you, Drill.
Detroit, and a few other places.
Everyone.
Bye, Drill. Bye, everyone. Okay, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
But
Bye, Jab.
Yeah.
Bye, Straight, Toxic, Vole, Ushigo. Bye, everyone.
See everyone next time. Have a
Bye-bye.
good evening.
I'm nice. You're not nice, Saturn Princess. You're always offensive, always rude, always lying, always calling us names. You're always mean. Always. You're never nice. Okay, Zektoon, can you tell us your story tomorrow? You always come in for like 2 seconds and then you leave. All right. So tomorrow we'll talk. All right. Okay. Tomorrow. All right. Fair. Deal. Hey, Hog. I didn't know you were here, man. Have a good night, Hog. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow to try to finish this. Okay. We might even do the close-up shot of that picture. Would be funny to have. Okay. We'll see. Well, it depends how long it's gonna take. All right. So, hope you guys had a good weekend, and you know, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Saturn. I'll see you tomorrow, Saturn. Right. Right. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.